Once the closing is scheduled, the closer will prepare the real estate documents, close the transaction, and disperse all funds according to the fully executed contract to buy and sell real estate. The buyer, seller, real estate agents, and closers are typically present at the closing. Sometimes a representative from the buyer's lender will be there as well. You will need to bring either a government-issued ID, a valid driver's license, a picture ID issued by the state, or valid passport, which the closer will make copies of before the closing begins. Lenders sometimes will require buyers to have a second form of ID as well, such as a Social Security card. During the closing, you will sign many documents describing information taken from the fully executed contract. Some key real estate documents, but not all-inclusive, include the ALT settlement statement. This is a breakdown of all costs associated with the transaction in a debit-credit format. You will receive this document prior to closing for your review. The seller will sign a closing statement disclosing the sales price, any tax proration from January 1 to the date of the closing, any estimated final utility, all title charges including the owner's policy, the closing fee, wire fee for proceeds, commission to listing and selling agent, and any payoffs to any mortgage companies, along with any prior taxes last year that are due this year. Due to seller funds will be distributed per the seller either in the form of a wire or a cashier's check. The buyer's closing statement will also disclose the sales price, any credit for a deposit of earnest money, the loan amount from the new lender, a credit for taxes from January 1 to the date of the closing, any loan charges, any title charges including lender's policy, bundled loan closing fee, and settlement fee, government recording and transfer charges including the recording of the warranty deed, deed of trust, and state tax stamps. Due from the buyer, again check with your title company in the form of either a cashier's check or a wire. You will also sign a real estate tax, utility, and homeowners association agreement. This document repeats how taxes are prorated per the contract, whether or not the property is located in a special taxing improvement district, how utilities are collected, the entity they are paid to, and whether or not the property is located in a homeowners association. The indemnity and affidavit is a document. By signing this, you are affirming that you have no knowledge of any additional liens, mortgages, judgments, pending leases, or contracts on the property other than what is disclosed on the title commitment. The bill of sale is a document that will transfer any personal property as described in the contract. You always want to verify all inclusions and exclusions match the contract. The warranty deed shows the grantor, the seller, the grantee, the buyer, the sales price per the contract, legal description, being insured through title insurance, and the address attached for tax purposes. Signing off on this document transfers the title of the property. Again, you always want to double check and make sure your name is spelled correctly and verify your mailing address. Once all documents have been reviewed and signed, the closer will ask for funds from the buyer. Check with the title company for their current policy on receiving funds by cashier's check or wire, as there could be restrictions. The closer will then distribute proceeds to the seller according to their instructions and disperse the balance of the checks to all appropriate parties. After the closing, the warranty deed, deed of trust, and all other pertinent documents will be recorded by the clerk and recorder's office in the appropriate county. The original recorded warranty deed will be mailed to the buyer for safekeeping. The title policy is generally issued within 30 days of closing. This is an important document and should be filed with all other documents. Congratulations on your sale and your purchase of your home.